Yes, you already know what it is. Two of the best bad guys in the biz. I go by the name of Steph Ronin, and that's my main man, Aaron McKee.
What up, y'all?
And we are the 44 HEELZ podcast. And tonight we got a special treat. We're going to take a little bit of dive from the music industry and introduce our pleasure, the UCE. You may know him from Papered Up, the jam that's been going worldwide. Mystical. Here I go. Man, joint was crazy. His new album, From It. Man, go ahead and introduce the people before you get into anything. Your social media, your Instagram, your Spotify, where everything they can get you at, where they can hit your website. Go ahead, and let the folks know what's going on, man.
I mean, the main spot to find me at is probably IG. Just go to Instagram, THE_UCE. Simple. The Oos. I had to keep the grammar, you know what I mean? Grammar fire.
Simple.
Yeah, yeah.
It's hard to find people.
Man.
Like some of my favorite artists, it's hard to find that shit. So it's just THEUCE with an underscore in the middle.
Perfect, man. Perfect, man. And shoot, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the first question. Like I said, and one thing about I'm gonna say, Oos, I'm also was and still am. I just haven't been in there a while. A recording artist. Me and my group, we turned down 2 independent record label contracts back in the early 2000s because they wanted us to sign like Lil Jon, East Side Boys type shit. That's when that shit was banging out here in the ATL.
Oh, yeah.
And we wasn't really fucking with it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's an art form, and I could tell that's one thing that gravitated towards me towards you was your art form. I could tell that you're a real artist because your cadence and every track that you spit on is not the same. You don't come off the same way. Your topics varies from thing to thing, and you're a producer. You produce your own beats, bro. Like, go ahead and tell us what made you fall into this love of the hip hop game, and what made you feel like, yo, you can go ahead and do this thing.
BET After Dark.
Yeah.
Joker the Bell Bondsman. No. Shit. I just remember like when I was a kid, my family's like we Samoan, so we grew up hella in the church. And when we would come back from church or right before we would go to church, my dad always had it on UMTV raps and shit. And just maybe like the imagery for sure matched what we was going through, like what we were like living through. A lot of people don't know that about the parts of Hawaii that we from. It's just kind of, it's a little bit rough.
Right,
But,
right.
And then my dad being from the Bay Area and shit, so he was already up on hip hop pretty early. And then it just kind of trickled down to me, and I started liking it too. And then beats wise, it just happened out of necessities. Like, I would hit people up and be like, "How much you want for that beat?" And they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I better teach myself how to do this shit." Because I ain't got it like that. So,
nah, man, you became real nice with it, man. Like with the beats, man. You know what I'm saying? Even on the on the song I Know They, he even spoke about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't get my own shit, so I had to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I appreciate the art. You know what I'm saying? You're a real artist, like, and it's really rare in this day and age you find folk that really take care of the art like that. You know what I'm saying? You really do, man. You got a perfect blend. But Aaron, you got his first wrestling question for him?
Hell yeah, man.
You want to shoot to him?
I'm definitely not music oriented or anything like that. I suck at everything music wise, creative wise. I stick to wrestling. So my thing is, you grown up wrestling fan. Are you still caught up on today's wrestling?
So, like Hawaii was a big territory. Like back when, I think the lady's last name was Fonene, and she used to run the wrestling out here. And like, it wasn't like abnormal to see Ric Flair come through and do, like small shows or at least promo appearances. And then people that were kind of like in between with their contracts and shit, they would wrestle out here. So we was up on it pretty early. My grandpa, put me up on it. Like I probably really, that Steamboat and Macho Man match. That's probably like when I started being like, oh yeah, I fuck with this. And then just the fact that, you didn't really, that was like the main hub besides the NFL to see Samoan people on TV. You know what I mean? So it'd be like, oh shit, we all over wrestlers. So yeah, I started loving wrestling. I kind of, in the recent months, I pretty much kind of fell off. I got to get caught up to speed. But like, the thing that brought me back into wrestling was the broken Matt Hardy gimmick.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
When he was doing that, with TNA, you know, with Vanguard and the whole dilapidated boat and all that. Like, oh, bro, that shit got me back into wrestling again. And then that's when my brother started gearing me towards New Japan. So then I saw my first wrestling show live in San Francisco. We went and saw at the Cow Palace, the one that Hiromu broke his neck. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh,
And then the Gorillas of, I think, what was it, Gorillas of Destiny came out?
yep. Brings
Yeah.
of
Song
Destiny.
and
Yep.
all. They came out
Yep.
and
Yeah.
turned on them and all, and that, like, I was there live and shit. And that was like my first wrestling show. I was like in the third row. I watched who was it? Hiromu versus I think it was Dragon Lee who broke his neck.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Damn.
Jeez.
that's where I'm at with wrestling so far. But yeah.
Yeah. Do you have since you're a music guy, you and Steph are music guys, do you have a favorite all-time theme song with wrestling that you're like,
Oh,
you kind of gravitate towards?
shit. That's a good question. Oh man, I got a few, I think. You know, damn, that's a good question, bro. Fuck.
Hey, if it ain't one, you can have a bunch, bro. Just rattle them off. We the 404 Heels. You can do what you want, man.
Hell yeah.
I mean, you know, this might be like not everybody's favorite, but fucking what's his name? Not Vince McMahon, but Shane song.
Shane, here
Here comes the
comes the
money.
money.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's the one too. But the other one too, the No Chance or was No Chance.
Oh, that's
what I
Oh,
Vince's.
that
got.
Vince McMahon joint. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that one. Fuck man, there's one that I missed. Oh, what's the one that they had one? I think it was like the Wolfpack's one. That sounded like kind of like that
Yeah.
song from the.
Doom,
I don't know if you guys remember a
doom,
group
doom.
named Militia.
Militia. Oh, damn. Was they New Japan?
No, it was a rap group from like I think they're from like Arizona, but they was like let's run until the sun burns your eyes. Let's ride, keep on to the west side. And just ride.
Oh, you
Let's
talking about
ride all
that's
night.
that group that the Wolfpack that actually
One
stole
of the
kind of like
beats sound
sample.
like that kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, you
Steph's
know what?
favorite theme song, bro. Wolfpack.
I like
Yeah.
Suzuki's theme song too. You know,
Oh,
Suzuki's
Minoru
one is
Suzuki.
pretty dope.
Yeah.
Damn, there's a few, bro. I can't. I mean, of course, Stone Cold.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Shawn Michaels one too. That's a dope one.
It's always
Always,
a
you know.
classic.
When you're a kid, you know, he's over there just, I'm a sexy boy.
Yeah, bro. Like you doing the whole flex and pose and everything. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Look, I got a follow-up question to that one. If you was your own wrestler and you got a whole catalog of great music, which one of your songs would you pick for you to walk out to the ring with? What
Of
would be
my
your
own?
interest in? From your own, for you.
Woo. Man, you know what? I can't really spit the song because dude, I got a shit memory. It might be because of but or because of the smoking that I don't do no more. But there's a song I got called Secrets. Maybe I'd come out to that one.
Nice.
That was on what was that on? I think that was on Off the Porch. If not that, shit. Maybe Streets Don't Love. Yeah. I like that one. Yep.
Streets don't love nobody, bro.
I thought about this question though, like as far as like if I was an MMA fighter, I would come out to this. You guys might not know this song, but there's a song called Masese from a group called Capena. This would be my walkout. Whoever, if anybody watches this and they know that song, they're either gonna laugh or be like, "What the fuck?"
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, what you got for me, Aaron?
I'm gonna say it, man. Me and Steph have talked about it. We have a platinum recording artist in wrestling. It is John Cena.
Oh,
From your point of view as an MC, I don't know how much of the album you listen to, but what do you think about his skills and it going platinum and all that stuff, bro?
so it's levels, right? It's like
Yeah.
if I say I'm a gamer, you know what I mean? And if it's what games do you play? And you say Call of Duty, I know, okay, play games. But then if you say some shit like Skyrim or something, you know, like a deeper cut, then I might be like, okay, you really game or whatever. Just him having Freddie Fox on his album and having, you know, the production from Jake One and all that, that kind of let me know like, okay, he at the very least, he's a head. You know what I mean? Like he's a hip hop head. Whether he's good at it or not, it's all what's the word? Subjective.
Yeah. It's all subjective.
All subjective.
His choice of beats, his choice of like direction where he wants to go with his music, it lets me know like, okay, he fucks with hip hop. Like he really, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say he's the second coming to Rakim or nothing, but like, you know,
it's like he stays in his lane. He stays in his lane. He knows what he's good at and how he comes off. And he stays
I can
in his
tell
lane.
he at least respects the real hip hop.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Real hip hop. Right. You know what I'm saying? Not nothing generic. Like you can tell he got some. I mean, the boy who was on the album with him, Trademark the Truth. He got bars.
See?
Like,
I wouldn't
Trademark the Truth.
Like I wouldn't be surprised if fucking John Cena was on a hidden track with Army of the Pharaohs and shit. You know what I mean? Like with what's the dude's name? Jedi Mind Tricks and all them. That would not surprise me. So I'm not gonna say like, oh, he's a sick ass MC, but he obviously cares about hip hop to a degree.
Right.
So
I wonder how much WWE had influence over that album for sure, because Vince had his hands in everything. So
true.
He might have had some lines in there, and Vince was like, "Take it out."
I don't know if he was telling him to fuck with Jake One or nothing, but I feel like Vince was like, more do-rags.
Hey, do-rag Vince, that was...
Remember that shit?
That motherfucker say, "What's up, my nigga?"
Tell me you didn't just say that.
Tell me you just say that.
Fuck yeah, man. So, right quick, fuck the bio. Just go ahead and give people a raw uncut. Who is the UCE? You know what I'm saying? Like, I did hear you on the interview how you got your name. That was some cool ass shit. It was at work, and some Salvadorians was like, "Hey, the UCE," you know what I'm saying? And they stuck with it. But other than that, give people a good description, like who you are as an artist, the UCE.
Shit, man. I'm like oh man, my brother always tells me I'm terrible at articulating, because I was already thinking about the way how to explain it, but I was just like, man, motherfuckers ain't gonna get that. That shit sounds stupid.
Shit, man, keep that shit, man. Keep it 100 though.
You know the silver, the silver things like with the little needles and shit, and then you put your hand on it, and then you leave it
like imprints. Like imprints. Yeah.
That's me as an artist, basically. Everything that happened to me in my life, everything I went through, it's just kind of wear it on my sleeve, you know what I mean? And the energy got to go to the music, so that because I've already diverted the energy elsewhere, and it's like no bueno going that way. So I try to put it in the music, and then it's like it's therapeutic. So from that perspective, like creating music, writing rhymes, making beats is something I'm never gonna stop doing. Like I'll never stop doing that shit. As far as pursuing it goes, I'm pursuing it now. You know what I'm saying? Like because I used to go by the name Slow Mo, and then I kind of stepped back, started doing it, just dealing with life. What do you call it? Just avoiding cameras and shit. Long story short, and then I came back with that name, with that nickname that I got at work and shit, and I just been running with that ever since. My brother been a big influence. He's my younger brother, but he been a big influence of getting me back into music and shit. So, yeah.
Hell yeah! Shout out younger brother.
The question? Was that an answer?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that was an answer,
with the needles, and then you put your hand on the shit.
Yeah, I know that shit. They used to have that shit back in the day. You put your face, you put your hand, and it scopes
and
just
then
like
you get
that.
The big one. You can do the Han Solo shit.
Yeah.
When he was in the
and I feel like no one actually ever had that toy. We just fucked with it in the toy store. No one. I never went to anyone's house that had that motherfucker. We just messed with it in the toy store.
Dude,
it's like, Mom, look.
The only one I knew they had was that fucking Extra Sketch. Remember that little Extra Sketch? You all gonna pick up those little knobs and shit.
Yeah, hell
yeah. All right, bro. This is an open question. If you could have dinner with 3 people, alive or dead, wrestling, music, anyone, 3 people, you could even have 4 or 5, whoever you want. Who would you sit down and have a meal with?
I'm gonna just stay with wrestling. Shit. Prime Trish Stratus. Randomly.
You want that solo? You want that solo dinner though with Trish Stratus?
the Love Island dinner. Oh man. I should have never watched Love Island. I got bamboozled into that shit. Oh man, this is what happened when you go to people's couches and yeah. Anyways, that one. I know this is random as fuck, but Norman Smiley.
Oh
Yeah.
Just
shit.
so I could just tell him like, oh man, we used to like watching you and shit. Like me and my cousin, we always used to. I don't know why. We just for some reason whenever you know the mid card and the lower card and shit.
Yeah,
Whenever Norman Smiley would come on, we'd be like, oh shit, it's Norman Smiley.
he's nice.
Yeah, him
Good
and
genre,
then
but the dude was great.
and you know what, man, maybe The Rock. I don't know, maybe The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might go with probably The Rock, man. You know,
Yeah.
my favorite for when I was watching that New Japan for that run back when they were, like Okada and Kenny was doing their matches where they had those three, you know what I mean? The whole
Yes.
fucking time I was like, man, let Naito get the belt. You know, I
See,
don't know. Maybe he would have been a
nah.
close runner up on that list, I guess. I don't know.
Do
But
you
yeah,
I,
man, I
do you?
always wanted them to push him, but I don't know what happened.
yeah. I
I was
think
gonna
me and
say,
Steph were about to ask the same question. Go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say, do you watch AEW since you know about Kenny Omega?
You know
And
what?
Okada.
I check in every now and then. I was watching it heavy when they first started. There was like a kind of like a run where I just kind of felt like I didn't know what the story, you know what I mean? When they were trying to, storytelling wise, I didn't know where they were going with anything. And then I kept thinking about how they had all, basically the homies was all together doing all
Right.
creative in the background and all. But there was a time where I was like not watching WWE because I just thought it was just too, you know what I mean? Like,
Cartoonish.
yeah,
Too
like
dumb as
too
hell.
too Disney and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just thought like in ring WWE was just like trash, dude. Like, you know.
Yeah.
And I love WWE. I love it.
Yeah.
But I just felt like, man, they just mail it in like fucking what? There was a time where I was watching. Who was that dude they were trying to push? Jinder Mahal.
Mm.
Every time
Yeah.
Irish whip, running knee strike. I didn't even know what his
yeah.
finishing move was. I didn't even know. So I just was like, man, this shit is garbage. But then after a
Yeah.
while, like I didn't know what they was doing with AEW besides MJF. I didn't feel invested in people's, you know what I mean? People's run and shit.
No shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely check it out. If you get the time,
Check it
check it
out
out
now.
now, man.
They
It
burning
is
up
off
AEW.
now,
the chain.
bro.
What you guys'
That
Yeah.
favorite right now?
like my
I'm still a WWE guy. I will always be a WWE guy. I grew up on it. But AEW, it's 1A, 1B for sure, bro. It's 1A, 1B. They right there. And we always say on this podcast, you got to watch with different goggles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You got to watch WWE with WWE goggles, and you got to watch AEW with AEW. It's two completely separate companies, and
yeah.
it's like the best of both worlds, in my opinion.
That's what they were. You know, when the Rock was pushing that final boss thing with Cody Rhodes and all, I was like, oh fuck yeah, they doing it.
Yep.
And then when
yeah.
he got in the ring and he was just like, we did 40,000 streams and we did. I was like, oh, bro, I don't hear this shit. You know, we got the Toyota sponsoring the next shit. Like, no, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Shit for me, Oos, like I love WWE because we all grew up off that, right? Because AEW is bricks and new, but right now I'm rocking with AEW because I love that physicality in the ring. That
Mm-hmm.
shit to makes me think like, did he really fuck him up? Like, if I can't really tell, you're doing your job good and you're
Yeah,
not hurting nobody. That's how I know you're doing your job good. So that hard hitting, high flying, hitting the ring, like physicality, because WWE still got that slow pace, you know what I'm saying? They have no intent. Like they don't look like they're really trying to bust a motherfucker. It just look like it's
yeah.
for the show. But AEW, if you like that hard hitting shit, AEW is where it's at, Oos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think WWE wrestled like they wrestle with the thought in their mind like we got to do this again on Thursday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't wrestle with that thought of like I want to leave an impression in the ring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It kind
Yeah.
of that reminds me of like New Japan because like they don't really cut promos and shit like that over there. You know what I mean? You got
Yeah.
the press conference shit they do, and but everything is just so like it's that Japanese style, so it's all like done with like
Yeah.
humble respect inside the ring and shit. But like every now and then you get a bad luck father that'll fuck some shit up, you know. We like him.
Yeah.
Yo, that strong style. They call that shit in Japan the strong style, man. They be busting. Bro, and one thing about Japanese wrestling I love, like you always see the clips on Instagram. They'll show these matches of dudes like going to war with these women. And I'm talking about they ain't holding back on them, bro.
I see what's the girl saying?
Yeah.
What, Asuka?
Yeah,
Is that right? Oh,
Yeah.
bro, I see some old footage of her just getting fucking mollywopped in Japan by some girl. He's just like, and I was just like, holy shit.
Yeah.
But
yeah, they go hard in Mexico too with the women. They don't. They're just like, hey, you a wrestler, man.
What was that dude? He was at that event. Was it Vampiro or something? He's like, where's my fucking music? Like I might fall off of certain promotions every now and then, but we stay watching Botchamania like heavily. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's that YouTube channel. It shows all the botches of the week and stuff. Man.
Comedy. That shit is comedy.
Straight comedy, man. But shoot, man, let's go ahead. I'm gonna get into this right here. What's like the hardest lesson that the industry has taught you that the streets already warned you about when it comes to in this game?
Already know your friends ain't your friends. You know what is? I think it was a O3, the Boosie song. I think that was the song. Everybody ain't your partner. Everybody ain't your friend. That song.
Yeah,
man, that's what we learned in the industry. Because I was in a group called Fort Alive, and we took it to probably like the level of getting signed and all. And then I just started to notice, like, you know, how the game changes people and shit. So yeah. But shout out to my boy Mush. That's the dude that I grew up with out here. We still rock together. We don't rap together no more. But shit, I was on the phone with him today. I don't know. I think like tying street shit to music shit. You know, when you, man, not to be dramatic, but when you duck bullets together, you just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just
different. That's just.
It's deeper than contracts and shit like that.
Exactly. So. It's exactly like this, man. It's a memory you won't forget ever in your life. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. It's a different level of bonding. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
What you got, Uth?
All right, bro. I got to bring it up. You're of Samoan descent, correct?
Yes, I am. But I'm not related to any of the dynasty.
No, I wasn't bringing that up. I wasn't bringing that up.
Shit, I might be. Shit.
I want to know, growing up, like, and you see this man, Yokozuna, as a wrestler, and they're portraying him as a Japanese man and a sumo wrestler. Growing up, did y'all know he was Samoan? Because I was shocked. And the second follow-up is, did it kind of piss y'all off that he was being portrayed as that sumo wrestler and not a Samoan?
I can't speak for everybody, but not for me, like, because like we already had a Misashi Maru, who was a sumo wrestler out there. We had Konishiki, who's a sumo wrestler out there, who's also Samoan. His Samoan name is Saniva Tisanoi, but his Japanese, like his sumo wrestling name was Konishiki. And then we had Akibono too, but he's Hawaiian, but he's from the islands too, you know. So like we had already been introduced to that culture, like out here in Hawaii, like that sumo wrestling matches used to come on Channel 5 out here, like K5, the home team and shit. So like we was already watching sumo, you know what I mean? Like I already had my favorite sumo wrestlers. My favorite sumo wrestlers was Waka no Hana and Taka no Hana. It's like these short, stocky Japanese dudes with like straight frog killing calves and shit. You know what I mean? They're just like sturdy motherfuckers. Like So we was already up on like the sumo culture and shit. So like it was kind of natural to us. It was weird how they were saying like he was Japanese. That's just like that motherfucker ain't Japanese.
He come out there wearing the Japan flag. He's like, "Let's go, baby."
Who was his manager? What was his manager's name?
I can't. I'm blanking on his name. I was just trying to think of it, man, because
it wasn't Sonny Ono. That was in WCW.
No.
Damn, Mr. Fuji.
Mr. Fuji.
That was his Fuji.
Yeah.
Damn. That's a straight Japanese. They're like, "What's the biggest mountain there?" Fuji. Let's go call him Mr. Fuji.
Call him Mr. Fuji. That's what we're gonna call him.
They did no research. It was like, you guys don't like Mr. Toyota? We're going with Fuji? Okay. It's fucked up.
Were y'all, when you were growing up watching Yokozuna, were you like, That motherfucker's Samoan for sure.
Oh yeah, dude. Like there's so many
Yeah.
dude, Samoans, like back in those days, dude, we used to claim people that wasn't Samoan just because we just suspected they were Samoan. Like I
Right.
remember I used to think Exhibit was Samoan. I was like,
Oh
no, he's
shit.
Samoan. I thought Mac 10 was Samoan. Fucking there was like there was a couple times where I was looking at Jim Brown and I was like, nah. But I thought about it. I was like, could because he looked like one of my uncles.
It's a lot of connections, man. More people than what they know. Trust me. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
most definitely. With that being said, what is your thoughts about this recent run of Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jay Uso, the Bloodline, and how they just kind of just blew up within the last couple of years? I mean, like, was that something prevalent in the community, of the Samoan community? Like, oh, were they really putting us on, or like, how was it?
I think so. I think so. Like it's kind of a mix of how people interpret it. I know I love the storytelling of like the whole Bloodline saga because I felt like they took their time, you know what I mean? And you remember like in the beginning there was like trying to force Roman down pause down our mouth and shit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like, you know, and then the audience was responding like they wasn't feeling it. They're like, man, fuck all this. But he developed in such a way where it's like he's kind of undeniable now, and he's like one of the biggest names in wrestling and shit. And I think what the same thing that I love about how New Japan will take 2 years to tell a story, I like what they did with the Bloodline and all. I never like when one story becomes the whole promotion because then you end up being like kind of like the NWO time, you know what I mean? Where it's just like, and I kind of seen like I was thinking like, is the Bullet Club gonna be like that and shit? Like, are they just gonna start acquiring everybody and then the whole show is about the Bullet Club? And it's, I don't know, but I love, I love it. I'm coughing
Hell
up
yeah.
VSOP.
Don't worry about it. Hey, bro, that's love right there. So, like, here goes another wrestling type music type question. Jacob 5'2", he's their cousin. In real life, like he's real good, and he busted up on the scene in WWE. He recently dropped a song called "Hello." You know what I'm saying? Did you get to hear that song? And you know, with Rikishi,
Is that
Rikishi's his uncle and stuff.
that's Samoan Werewolf. Yeah.
The Samoan werewolf.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah. I fucking man, I missed the chance. I'm still dealing with the coughing of the VSOB. I missed the chance to see him live because they had a not had they still got the promotion out here, UCE Wrestling. And he came down to do a show. I think he came to do a show with what's the girl's name? Mercedes.
Mercedes
Monet?
Yeah.
Sasha Banks.
Yeah. Well, actually, I don't know if it was her, but it might have been somebody else. But he did come down there to perform, and I missed that show. But man, I like what he's been doing. I think like in ring, man, he's like a weird hybrid. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like he can be kind of like a powerhouse, but he got enough agility to do high flying shit. But it's not like out of character shit. Like it's not. You don't feel like you're watching a 7-footer doing a backflip and shit. Like it still makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Smooth
one
with
thing I
it.
like about Vince, where he don't want big guys doing little guy moves and shit. Like, but
Yeah.
what was the question? Because I'm I'm finally back
No,
to
I said,
center.
did you ever get a chance to hear Jacob
Oh, the
5'2"
song.
song "Hello"?
I
He
think I
came out
heard
with
it.
Rikishi.
I think I heard it once, but I don't know what's going on with the whole like you know that trying to figure out if it's a work or a shoot or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
don't. There's like a weird thing going on with them and like Zilla and all. I don't know if you guys been following that.
Yeah, it is.
So I don't know
Zilla
what's
still ain't been called up yet.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then about like
So
yeah, just the family talking because that family so like so many branches on that tree and shit. So I
Yeah.
don't know. Somehow we gotta if we're not related, we gotta know them somehow because my dad's dad started in San Francisco too, and they all from Frisco.
Yeah.
yes, they're from Frisco for real, man.
Mm-hmm.
West Coast. I
And
know Jacob
they're
5'2". He
from the
from the
real.
Bay Area, from Oakland.
They're from like Sunnydale, Hunters Point, Trail Hill. Like this is not these is real neighborhoods.
These ain't the burbs.
Double
These
Rock
for
and all.
real.
Like yeah, that's some rough. You know what I mean? Like you definitely gotta keep your purse by you.
Clinton's tight. Feel that.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, man. Speaking of which, man, tell a little bit people about like Hawaii, life in Hawaii. I think people really get that shit misunderstood, to say the least.
You know, me personally, I'm not one of those people that, because we got people out here that gonna tell you all kind of crazy shit like, oh man, we got drive-bys, blah, blah. And we do.
Yeah.
You know, it happens. But I always tell people that, and this is just my opinion, I always tell people that Hawaii is not a gangster place, but it's a place with some real gangsters over here. Like
Facts.
they are 100% here. But it's not, you know, this ain't Baltimore and this ain't nothing like that, Chicago or nothing like that. But we still have like a certain like cultural system that we lean on to avoid shit like that. But it, you know, as prices go up, the buzzword everybody likes saying is gentrification and shit. But like with all that stuff happening in Hawaii, like it's really stretching that culture thin. And it's kind of like we're seeing it, you know, just the other day, like some kids from my neighborhood went over to, well, just like maybe one freeway exit down and shot up these other kids all over a fight that they had over a girl and shit. And that's, you know, that's like shit you see everywhere. But
Yeah.
there was a time in Hawaii where we didn't have that. Like we just box it out, you know, everything would be settled right then and there. But now it's not like that. So as far as Hawaii goes, you know, unfortunately, after like being a person that lived in the Bay in Northern California for like hella years, like damn near 17 years or whatever, I can kind of notice the trends. And I don't think a lot of people out here are ready for it, but it's gonna happen. Like it's gonna get there. I'd like to think on a positive note, but I just kind of see, you know, like I remember I was living in a place called Modesto one time, and they had
I guess
you know.
I got some homeboys in the army from Modesto. Yeah.
They had a kid get killed out there, and they threw a car wash to like help raise some funds to bury him. And the people who killed the kid came to the car wash to kill some more people and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just the kind of, you know, and
Yeah.
I'm noticing like little trends in Hawaii where it's happening like that. Like I can't speak because you know it's 8 islands out here. I don't know why I went like this. I'm
Yeah.
yeah. 8 islands. But this is the main one. This is like the city, Oahu. And I just kind of see it trending that way. And it's a shame, but you know,
Yeah.
if we don't got the right people in positions to change it, it's just gonna go downhill pretty much. So
Yeah.
but there's a lot of like
Man,
there's still a lot of dope shit about Hawaii. I would still tell people come visit. This place is the shit. Go ahead.
yeah.
Sorry.
I was in the army trying to get stationed there, so I was like, let me go to Hawaii, man. Let me get that island, bro. Like,
They never got
why
you
not
out here?
have it, you know? Huh?
They didn't get you out here?
Nah, I was stuck in North Carolina the whole time, bro. North Carolina, Iraq, bro. That's where I was at.
Shit. Yeah, no, because they would have, if you're in the army, you said?
Yeah.
They would have had you on like Schofield out here. That's like the biggest base out
Schofield.
here.
Yep.
Oahu's kind of like one giant military zone, you know what I mean? And part of what people don't understand is that, I don't know, I did this, you know, listen up, brother, this one. but part of the reason what people don't understand is because, and you can attest to this too, like how military get that living allowance.
Yeah.
It boosts the median income in the area. So it makes the price of rent go up, even though most people's like jobs and shit like that don't really reflect it. Like I still, you know, it's too dark. Like I'll go outside and give you all the tour, but like I'm still in the jacks and shit. And it's $1,500 a month to live over here, like in a 2-bedroom.
Yeah.
You know, 2-bedroom, and
I know.
This might be like 600 to 800 square feet. You know, we're in a shoebox out here.
Yeah. My homeboy in North Carolina got a girl pregnant while he was in Hawaii. So he was paying child support in North Carolina for Hawaii. And he was getting North Carolina Army money. And he's like, bitch, I can't afford, y'all are taking most of my motherfucking check, bro. It was just crazy situation, man. I was like, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Yeah. The cost, like they were saying, like gallon of milk's like, I mean, back then this was like 2008, like $9, $10 a gallon. So I couldn't even imagine how much a gallon of milk is now. You know?
Yeah, it's around there. Like I went to go see my homie in L.A. real quick, and I went in what was it, Rite Aid or CVS, one of them joints, and I walked in there and I seen like a bag of Doritos for like $4, and I was like, oh y'all, you guys got it way too good out here. We over here paying like $10 for that shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
People don't know, man. Like milk and a bag of chips is how you judge the economy. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
That and gas too. Like California prices is way higher on gas. Like for some reason, I don't know. But we paying hell. What's gas in Atlanta? It's got to be fair.
Man, right now it's like $2.50, bro. $2.30 at some places.
Right now. But shit, that shit was hitting damn near about $4.
How much is it in Hawaii, bro?
Bruh, it's like $5. Like see me, I got a Sam's Club membership. You feel me? I drink like this. See that?
Get that Sam's Club discount again.
Yeah. For 92 at Sam's Club, it's like $4.08. And you know, that's a jug for us. We're just like, oh shit, hell yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it's up there.
Hell yeah, man. Right quick, man. Just out of your albums, from it, I mean, you got some bangers on each one of these albums. Is there a particular favorite album that you've done that you be like, you know what, this is my baby? No matter what anybody say, this is my personal favorite.
Man, to tell you the truth, when I was a kid, and there's an interview that sticks out to me, and it's random as fuck, just like my Norman Smiley reference, but it was an interview with the Brat, and they were asking her like, what's so special about this album, blah blah blah, and she's like, this is my best work, and I was like, bullshit, this ain't your best work, fuck that. So I was like, man, fuck, I don't like when people say, oh, this is the best work I ever did, but like, to be honest, from it, bro, like from it is to me, it's like it's just me at my best, in my opinion. I'm better at beats, I'm better at mixing, because I'm mixing my own shit too. And when I go back and listen to the older projects, I'm like, God damn, how the fuck did I put that shit out? But timing kind of makes me rush things sometimes. But from it is probably like it's my best project. And then, man, the album cover. I got the cover right here, right. You see the cover? I don't know if you can see it with the kids.
Yeah.
The story, I never got the chance to tell nobody, but the story about that album cover. The kid holding the chicken. He, like I don't know if they call this out there in the mainland too, but out here they call it porch pirates. Do they say that out there?
No, they call it cockfighting.
No, not for the chicken, but basically like porch pirates is people that steal your mail, steal your slippers and shit, steal your shoes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So this little kid was on his porch pirate shit, and my brother ordered like some equipment for like a camera thing, and we caught him on the ring because we was the first people to install a ring on the front, like in the hood and shit. And I was like, yeah, we live in the hood, man, better put a fucking ring on the front. So we caught the kid. Couldn't really tell who he was, and I started walking around the hood like, oh, who the fuck is this? Blah 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 blah. And then the funniest thing is, we go up to a group of kids, and they say, oh, I don't know, Uncle. We'll help you look for him. So that we walking up and down the neighborhood with a bunch of kids with us. And it's on some like straight, what's that movie, Hook? Like Peter Pan and shit?
Yeah.
We just rolling with a whole mob of kids. Come to find out, one of the kids that was helping us look for the kid was the kid. He stole the shit, and then he helped us look for it. And then one of the other kids snitched on him, and he was like, "Nah, Uncle, I was gonna tell you it's him." And I was like, "What the fuck?" So we was trying to like literally extort this kid and shit. And he was brought to tears and shit because it was kind of scary to him. It was like me and my brother, two big Samoan dudes, telling him like, "Where your mama live? Where's your?" And like I wasn't bullshitting. I was just like, "Bruh." He told me where he lived, and I was like, I'm gonna come over there every day, and I'm gonna keep getting money from your mom until it comes up to the amount. And the thing that we ordered was like $30. I was like, we're gonna get $200 out of this bitch. And so, like it, man, it was kind of sad because I was like, well, where's your mama at? He's like, oh, she's at work. And I said, where's your dad at? And he's like, I don't have a dad. And then me and my brother looked at each other. He's like, Here we go. Just ghetto
Yeah.
shit. And it's a
Yeah.
common problem out here. You know, it's a common problem everywhere. It's like you go to these areas, this is what we up against and shit. So me and my brother kind of calmed down, fell back, and I said, "Look, this is how you gonna pay us back. Everybody line up against this wall." And then they posed up against the wall. We let one of the young homies carry the pit bull. That's my dog. And then my brother, I said, "Bro, this is gonna be the album cover." And he took the picture, and that's from it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That shit is
Hell
perfect,
yeah.
man. That was one of the most unique album covers I've seen in like a long time. It was,
Yeah.
I think you're not even on the front of it. It's just little kids with their faces blocked out and stuff. It was just dope, though, man. That's a piece of art. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know, and the fucked up thing is 10 years from now it's gonna be crazy where they end up. But that's just what we're up against out here. The kid who stole the mail and got the chicken, I seen him we did a toy giveaway on Christmas. Because a bunch of cities in Oahu had Christmas parades, but our city didn't have a Christmas parade. So my boy, shout out to the homie Rating, he organized it and then he invited me to help, facilitate with him. And we had like some lowriders come down because my neighborhood is one way in, one way out. It's all 2-story apartment buildings. So they came into the cul-de-sac and just started hopping and they did live music and shit. And then the kids showed up and he had a gold chain. I said, "Where you get that chain from?" He's like, "Oh, somebody gave it to me." I was like, "Bruh."
Nobody ain't give you that shit,
He
bro.
was Porsche pirating
I'm
again, bro.
telling
That's what
you,
he's
dude.
doing.
He got slapped in the middle of the park by one of the OGs too. It was like ringing type shit. You know when the kids be like, "Ding." So he sold it. It was very Dolph Ziggler level of selling. Very good. Yeah.
Oh my
Hell
god,
yeah.
man.
But
Hell
no,
yeah,
that's
man.
That album from it is really fucking dope. Like one of my favorite songs on that shit is Hibiscus, bro. Like I love that song.
yeah.
Straight dope ass storytelling, straight how you broke it down. I mean, bro, Hibiscus is rock. Like and that's when I was like, my man shifted his style. Like it was like this, and then on this track he spit it like this, and then on another track he spit it like that's like that's a real artist to me. Like me knowing what I hear, I got the ears for music. When I heard that, I was like, it locked me in and it made me research your older stuff and stuff, man. It was just, but yeah, Hibiscus, bro, and I ain't gonna front spin around. I
Yeah.
love that spin around.
That second verse on Spin Around, bro, that's like all the gangs in Modesto. Like,
Yeah.
oh man.
Fuck 'em.
That could be a whole nother episode. We had
Every
a
time
choice.
he say something, fuck 'em. I was like, okay, I know what this is, right?
We had a choice when because my dad moved us to California when I was like 16 maybe or so. And then I came back after I got out of because I didn't graduate from a regular high school. I had to go to I don't know if they got it in Georgia, continuation school. Do they have that?
Yep.
Yep.
They
There you
got them
go.
everywhere, man.
Yeah, that's
They
baby
got
mama
them
school right
everywhere.
there. You know what I mean? All the girls
They got
got
to finish the
kids and shit.
class.
Yeah.
I graduated from one of those schools, but we had a choice to go to Vallejo or to Modesto. And I wanted to be in Vallejo. I was like, "Oh, this is where E40's from, man. Hell yeah." And then we went to Modesto and it's just like, nah. That second verse is pretty much about all the main gangs that was out there and shit. That's we had like navigating that. Because you're a kid, you on foot, you're gonna be face to face with everything. You're not in the car.
Yep.
You don't get to just drive by the hood and be like, "Oh, there's the hood." Like, no,
Yeah.
you got to walk through that shit every day and
Yeah.
find different shortcuts and shit. And then after a while, you get tired of doing the shortcuts, so you're just like, "Well, fuck it, I'm gonna just walk through this way." Like, yeah, bitch, what? But yeah, that I'm glad you like that shit because that's one of my favorite songs on the project too. That song
Yeah.
is hella old too. Like we put the project out in November last year, but I recorded that song like 2 or 3 years ago, I think. Yeah.
See, that's perfect because that means your music is timeless. Like
Yeah.
even your older stuff, you know what I mean? It's like it still fits in with today, or maybe I'm just, I just like to hear some real shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what gravitates me to your music. It's the real shit. I can see because, like I said before, been on since I was 16 on these streets, and
Yeah.
I've been through some of these situations you spoke about, like
Yeah.
out here in the ATL and the Georgia. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
yeah.
I was like, I could see that shit. You know what I'm
That's
saying? Relate to it more than anything.
that's because you from it.
There you go. There you go. There you go. From it, bro. Straight
Yeah.
up, man.
I gotta
Yeah.
Love
trademark
that
that
album,
shit.
though, man.
I'm telling you, trying to we're trying to do some things with that whole phrase. Just tell stories from out here because like people don't really know, you know what I mean? But at the same time, we want to deliver it in a responsible way. We're not trying to glamorize it and shit. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna always take this stance, but you're not gonna see me on no jumper, dog. I'm sorry.
Heard.
I'm not gonna be like,
Heard.
and then we buried the body over here, and then no,
Yeah.
no. I just man, we
Yeah.
just we like hip hop and you know hip hop kind of. That's why I really wanted to get on here because it kind of mirrors the wrestling game. Like it's at least my style because my style is so rooted in storytelling. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And that's why I love it. That's the thing that catches me on wrestling and shit is all the stories. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you could tell one fan of the 404 Heels podcast to become a fan of the UCE, what song would you direct them to? One song that you're like, listen to this, it'll make you a fan, or you'll just hate me like forever. Like just one song that you're like, this is me.
I feel like, dude, I had this song called Delete, but I never put it out on a streaming and shit. And it was going off of the whole. I put Matt Hardy's voice in it, going delete, delete.
Oh,
And I
that's
was
dope,
it
bro.
was kind of like a battle rap, and I was like, you know, like coming from that perspective and shit. But like, if I don't even remember where it's at. Like, it's got to be out there somewhere because I put the preview. If not, I'll put that bitch out. Fuck it.
Yeah. Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, and maybe that or shit. I don't even know. Yeah, maybe that would be a good one.
Shit, hey, stupid go hard too. It was like,
See, man,
again,
this you name like 3 songs that I've been trying to get people to be on because I thought stupid was like, you know what I mean? I thought that was gonna catch on. I thought that was gonna be the next motherfucking Oasis Wonderwall shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that like, bro? What's that like to where you like make a song that you're like, this one's gonna be a banger, and then something like it just doesn't turn out that way?
Oh, dude, it's for me. It's funny. I don't got the personality to get depressed about it. Like, cause I'm so, bro. Like, it was funny when I started seeing like comments of people hating on me and shit. Like, I don't take it personal. I kind of, you know, for HEELZ, bro. I look at it on some HEELZ shit. Like, yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
But
now, look, I was telling Aaron before we jumped on, I was like, my man, I get strong like Nas vibes when you start storytelling like straight up. I was like, because like Stupid is a storytelling song, bro. But the hook goes so hard. Like the hook goes, it's like, is that you singing on the hooks? That's what I want to know.
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
one
yeah.
of you
It's
bitches? That's it.
it's the beats and the singing all come from me just not, you know, just being broke.
Damn.
Just not being able to
You
pay
can,
singers and producers.
That boy can sing, boy.
Man, yeah, we've been trying to like lean into more of the singing shit here and there, but like, you know, my style is gonna be like kind of older school. Older school, is that a word?
Shit.
We've been cracking up doing that whole. I don't know if you guys seen that Key and Peele skit where he comes up to the DJ and he's like, "Play me some of that old school."
Oh man.
And he's like, "What you want? Some
No, I'm talking about
NWA?
some real
NWA?
old school.
My,
He said
my
some
shit is
Tupac,
that
some
old school."
No, I'm talking about some Nat King Cole, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, you know, I'm not I can't say that I'll never use auto-tune, but I didn't use it up to this point. So like, I don't know, like, you know, if it makes sense in the story, maybe, but
Right.
Yeah.
now I lean on what I grew up on, and you know, like my dad was always playing like Jeffrey Osborne in the house and like George Benson and all this like older stuff. So like when I sing it's I'm kind of pulling off of those influences and shit. Like I don't got the bars to be like Casey and JoJo and fucking Chris Brown and shit. But
Ooh, yeah.
you guys notice this? I don't want to go too far off, but you ever notice like every like real R&B staple, they gotta have their own like signature note.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like you know, like
Mariah Carey with the
Cisco got
that type of shit, like her signature. They gotta have a signature, you know?
Yeah, or like the fucking what's the dude from 112 Slim? He got the
Slim.
does that. Everybody got a signature.
They always have that
note.
little signature something in there when they sing and stuff. Man, Keith Sweat.
Yeah, you gotta just do this, like he said.
Singing through his nose. That's what they're doing.
Yeah. Some of that dance, some of that cut close.
Oh, bruh, man. So we gotta be from the same era, like, because everything you doing, like, you talking about, like, I already know, like, I'm like, we feel that shit. All three of us gotta be in the same era.
Probably like
Like,
26,
real talk though,
27.
like,
That's what we're gonna say publicly.
we won't say publicly,
Yeah.
not the real time. I'll tell you like now.
It's about 20 shim.
Who are some of your peoples, like, growing up, like, that inspired you? Because I'm gonna say something. For me, it was like I was a big group head, right? Being from ATL, of course, Outkast, Goody Mob, and then Bone Thugs and Harmony, Wu-Tang Clan, Gangstar. You know what I'm saying? The DJ Premier. Like, I was never like a solo artist type of. I love groups, like, and that's why I started my group. But we know how that shit go.
Yeah, no. Like even coming from a group, I'll never be in a group ever again. But I still love the
Yeah.
homies. Like I'll be at every wedding, I'll be everywhere. And that's the balance we found already. We're just like, look, man, we just gonna be homies. I mean, shit, right here, dog. Like, this is one of my favorite groups of all time. De La Soul.
De La
Oh,
You know what I
Soul.
mean?
There you go.
yes.
That's one of my favorite groups. But like every group you mentioned, I mean, shit, being from Atlanta, bro, like there's a group from Atlanta that's one of my favorite groups of all time. And I'm like a straight hip hop head. But Ghetto Mafia. I love Ghetto Mafia.
Oh.
Nino and Wicked. That's like one of my favorite. Yep. Fucking what was
Living
that?
greater.
What was that song
Indicator.
they had?
Okay, that's it.
Straight
Oh, man.
from the dead. That's all, man.
Yeah.
Slave
Man, they ain't putting nothing
pillows.
out in a hot little minute. Or if they did, I don't know about it.
That's like the birth of trap, Atlanta trap at least. But
That really was.
my like I tell everybody my top five never changes. It's always
Oh,
Nas, Black Thought, DJ Quick, uh, Prodigy, and E40.
oh, oh, man.
E40.
It's a
I love
Damn.
weird,
E40.
it's kind of a weird list, but it's based off of what I
Yeah.
grew up on. You know what I mean? Like
See, I just
Nas
got
is
goosebumps, bro.
Nas is just the
You
top.
went all over the country with
See,
that top five, bro.
Mhm.
You know
and
what I'm
that's
saying?
how I
You went
know you're
all
a
over the
real one.
country.
Because
Yeah.
most people like to stick in their region and they want to be like,
Yeah.
oh, I got to represent for my hometown. They give you all this. But my man, the UCE, say this, and like all around the world. So I'm like, that gave me goosebumps because I'm the same way. Like, the people who I
That's
named, they're not from the same region, but I just like the sound.
that's
It relates.
the beauty of being from
Yeah.
Hawaii. We don't got shit like as far as that goes. Even sports teams, like you know how, like you
Yeah.
go to a city and you're like, oh, most of the people here are fans of this team. Like Hawaii
Yeah.
is all over the place as far as like football. They genuinely will gravitate towards the West Coast. So we got a lot of Niner fans, a lot of Seahawk
Okay.
fans, Rams, all that, Chargers.
Raiders. Y'all are big on Raiders,
There's a
bro.
lot of Raider fans here too, because
Yeah.
Vegas, like especially
Yeah.
with Vegas too, because we call that the
Yeah.
ninth island over there.
Yeah.
And then basketball, it's all over the place, but it's primarily a Laker town over here. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I'm not a Laker fan. I'm a diehard Indiana Pacer fan. I got, you know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
I
Oh, shit.
spend I spend way
How that
too much
happen?
money on Pacer gear.
How did that
Reggie
happen?
Miller?
How did you become a fan of the Pacers?
Miller, it's because of Reggie Miller,
Yeah.
like because the time difference out here. So like what the East Coast is like 5 hours. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
right up when we would get home from school, the majority of like playoff games or other games we get to watch is
Oh,
all Eastern Conference. So
Oh, yeah. Makes
so we get to
sense.
see like, bro, I lived in a house. My cousin was in the house with me, and he was a big Patrick Ewing fan. So he was a Knicks fan, and I was a Pacers fan. We literally fought. We was outside in the front in the driveway boxing. You know what I mean?
throwing them.
And I won every time. No, I did.
Never run
All
with the
right.
fade. Hey,
Yeah.
stay true.
Since you
Oh,
Man,
said your top five of music, what's your Mount Rushmore of professional wrestling?
favorite wrestlers all time.
You ain't got to give four. You can give five. This is 4 Heel podcast. We do what we want. You can give 3. You can give 2. You can give 4. You can give 10, bro.
okay. Now, I want to preface this because some of these dudes had scandals, right? That kind of tarnished their legacy and shit.
We don't care about it. Hulk Hogan,
Keep it
throw him up
raw.
there, bro.
You already knew.
Keep it raw.
You already knew. You knew I was gonna say it. Yeah. Fucking. So Hulk Hogan's up there. I mean, we got it. You know what I mean? Look, man. I will say this publicly. R. Kelly, not a great guy. Incredible musician. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Facts.
Same
Facts.
with Hulk Hogan, man. Maybe not the best guy. You know, and I'm not even talking about just the stuff most people hate him for. I'm even talking about like how he would change plans with the promotion and shit and be like, no, I don't want to lose this
Yeah.
match. Let me change this
Yeah.
match. But still,
Not today, brother.
we'll go Hulk Hogan. I'm a Macho Man guy, so I gotta go Macho Man. Fucking Jay Lethal got the best. I don't know that comedian dude does it good too. Soda. I don't know how to say his name, but he does a good one.
Solo Sokoa?
No, like Soderbergh or something. He's like a comedian. He does a good Macho Man. Impression.
Dan
What's his name?
Soder.
Soder,
Dan
yeah.
Soder.
So I'll
Yeah.
go Macho Man, Hulk Hogan. Then, man, I gotta go with I feel like I just gotta put The Rock up there just because it's just a bias, you know what I mean? It's on some boxing shit. Like, oh, we're going for Manny Pacquiao, but like, so I gotta throw The Rock up there. Man, dude, this is hard. Nobody ever asked me this shit. This is hard as fuck. Damn, man, who did I say? You know what, man? I'm gonna throw Vince McMahon in there.
Oh,
Damn,
yeah.
I've never heard that.
Just
I never
because
heard that answer.
I like heels, and I don't think there's a better heel than Vince McMahon.
Facts.
You know, and
That's facts.
like I said before, some of these people have scandals.
Yeah,
But
he threw a light scandal in with Hulk and then finished with a hard scandal, bro.
Yeah, he did. He did.
you know what I mean? We went boom, Shohei Ohtani with the scandal.
Bro, let me tell you how hard this man is. This is when the scandals first came out. And this was on the cuffs of Monday Night Raw, which was like a couple years ago. And the show kicked off. This pyro goes off. Welcome to Monday Night Raw. You hear Cole saying it. All of a sudden you hear, no chance. He comes out there, walks. And he's in the middle of the ring, knowing all this shit is coming out. The only thing he say is, welcome to Monday Night Raw. And then walks back to the back. I was like, yo, what's crazy? And then some more shit came out in the middle of the week. And then on SmackDown on Friday, he did the exact same thing. I said, that boy a bad dude, bro. He don't give a damn, bro.
That's the equivalent of Russell Simmons coming out and being like, thank you and good night.
Def Comedy Jam.
Yeah.
God bless you. Thank you. Good night.
Yeah. So what
Hell
did
yeah.
what I say? Hulk Hogan, Macho Man,
Rock and Vince.
Rock, Vince, and man, shit, man. This is super hard, man, because like I favor heels and I favor people that are on the mic, you know. And I feel like Dusty Rhodes is just one of the illest on the mic.
Ooh,
you know, I'm trying to think of
Yeah.
somebody who's better than Dusty Rhodes, but that hard time promo.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
What you think about Roddy Piper on the mic back in them days?
Oh man, I was mad at Roddy Piper because of when he did a promo against I think it was against Superfly Snooker, and man,
Jimmy Snooker hit him with the coconut.
He went hard on it. I was like, yo, I think Roddy Piper's racist, dog. Like, if he come to Hawaii, we should jump this motherfucker, man. Fuck Roddy Piper. But that's how you know he was good, you know. That's how you know he was good.
He definitely pushed the limits. I remember one time he was in a feud with Bad News Brown, and he paint half his face black. He turned the cameras white. He go to this way. It was all.
So when we think about that, in essence, he was really good at what he did. Because he was talking.
He blurred that line.
He's talking that ooga booga shit when he's talking about. I was like, yo, man, fuck this dude. But he's good. I like him. Shit, man, that's a good one. But I guess, man, I don't know, but it feels ill to leave Steve Austin out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like it feels like, damn, you're not gonna put Stone Cold on there? That was the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
So
he ushered in the Attitude
Stone
Era.
Cold.
So you got a six person Mount Rushmore, and that's totally cool on the 404 Hill podcast, bro.
This might change too.
That's what we do
in 2 months.
It always changes, trust me. It always changes, bro.
I was changed when we first started the show. We did a Mount Rushmore, then we did one recently, and that shit was changed.
Matter of fact, that shit changed. What is your guys' Mount Rushmore then?
Shit, go ahead, Aaron.
Man, I got Roman number 1. Roman's the greatest of all time. It ain't even close.
Roman Reigns?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. He is my GOAT. Okay. Tribal Chief. Let's go. Bret Hart was originally on my Mount Rushmore, and all the nonsense he been talking and podcasts and stuff. He gone.
Oh, damn.
Triple H, I feel with DX and Evolution will always be on my, especially him being the head of creative, regardless of how you feel, how he's doing.
I think
he will always be on my Mount Rushmore.
I think he's doing good. I think he brought it back, honestly.
And I think TKO's holding him back a little bit. He's got bosses to answer for. Vince didn't have anyone to anser for.
The shit he was doing with NXT was pretty dope, man.
It was.
Black and gold. And gold, yeah. And then who was my last? I mean, Edge is always up there for me. Man, MJF is creeping up there, bro, from AEW. But, man, yeah. I mean, like we say, it's always changing. Every time you ask me, it might change.
It's going to change. Yeah. It's going to change. Shit, me, it was Razor Ramon, Scott Hall, most definitely on that thing.
Yeah.
Kevin Nash, NWO. Cause I was a huge NWO mark, like crazy style. I'm just going like, in WWE, I don't know if you know what this dude back in the day, his name was Hakushi. He was a Japanese dude, used to wear all the Japanese, the characteristics on his chest, on his face, the white angel. Man,
bro, I'm on the wrestling podcast with him. I have no fucking idea who this man was, bro.
He was on WWE?
He was on WWE, but he was also in New Japan. Damn, I can't remember his actual name, but his name was Hakushi. He come with like the Raiden white hat, you know what I'm saying? He was in that same era where Yokozuna was in the New Generation era.
Like, where would you say he was on the card? Like, just so I can kind of figure out like how.
He was definitely upper mid card because he got into a great feud with Bret Hart, and they put on some great matches.
Okay.
I would say Roddy Piper. Like, he is definitely one of my all-time favorite heels because he can talk on the mic all day, every day, man.
Yeah, on the mic, he's up there for sure.
Hollywood Hogan.
Yeah, Hogan's on everyone. I don't care what anyone says. Hogan is on everyone's Mount Rushmore. It does not matter,
love, man.
Yeah,
forget what he said, man. It's all good. Everybody said that shit, bro. Behind closed doors, it's all good.
I mean, what he single-handedly played Young Jeezy's music like 1,000 times in one clip. I don't know if he's
driving in the car on his reality show.
Yeah. He kept rewinding. Yeah. He's like, "Oh, I like this part." He just kept rewinding the Jesus shit.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's. I think there's a lot of misunderstandings going on. You know what I'm saying? They did that man dirty when he came out there in LA for Monday Night Raw, January 6th. They booed the shit out of that man, and not knowing that that'll be the last time they'll see Hulk Hogan in the WWE arena, and they booed that man before he died. That's crazy work.
Yeah, it's people. Everybody's gonna make mistakes. You know what I mean? Boom, segue into mistakes. No, but
look at how far we came playing these games. Hey, wrestling is cold.
Yeah. But no, so you had Hakushi, who I'm gonna Google as soon as we're done with this. Hollywood Hogan, and the other three. Oh, Roddy Piper, and who was the other two?
Scott Hall and Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash. NWO type shit.
Okay.
It's crazy. You love the Wolfpack music, and he also loves the Wolfpack music, and y'all are both music people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all were like, I relate to that.
For me,
I remember the song now. It's called "Let's Burn" from Militia. Go look that song up, and then look the Wolfpack team up right after. It's like neck and neck.
They're exactly the same. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. Because you know who heard that song and they were like, we need to make a theme song just like that for the Wolfpack. Jimmy Hart. Remember Jimmy Hart?
Yeah.
He's the one who was in the music. He did the same thing. And he mimicked that song to a T, like that same dun, 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 that piano and shit, bro. That shit, bro, I'm gonna tell you why that hit me so hard. Growing up in the 90s and when hip hop was on the bubble, and and you in the wrestling world, you hear a lot of rock music. You hear a lot of you didn't really hear like good, real, authentic hip hop themes. Boy, I remember that shit. That shit was on Monday Nitro Thunder, and them
Mm-hmm.
boys, I said, and that doom. I said, what the fuck is this? And it was
Yeah.
bro. I fucking lost my mind. Then you had Conan, the
Yeah.
Vatos Locos Forever
He'll come
USA, bro.
out
Then you
there.
had him out there, bro.
Was that where, did he go like this when he was coming out? Something. He
he
did
was
something like
doing
that.
something, bro. He's like La Riba La Raza, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was, bro.
And then years
Love it.
later, John Cena did the Tony Ayo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tony
Yeah, Tony
Ayo.
Ayo did this
Yeah.
one video, did this, and
Yeah.
John Cena turned it to this shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
infamous, man.
Yeah. That's
So
like one of
I
the.
can't even.
I had a job back in the day. My dad, he influenced me to get this job to work with adults with different developmental disabilities and shit, right? So they just fucking with like, I don't know, forgive me, parlez-vous français, I'm ghetto, so I would say they fucking with autism and but they had like autism, different kind of things, They wasn't fucking with it, but they had it. And
Right.
I learned in that community, man, they love John Cena, man, and then seeing all the work that John Cena would do through like Make-A-Wish and shit with all of them, like it's dope. Like,
Yeah.
that's one of the
Yeah.
best, most rewarding jobs I ever had, bro. Like, that shit was like, yeah, I like that shit.
I forget the comedian who said it, but he said autism people love John Cena and titties, bro. That's what they love.
For sure. Hell, dude. We used to have this one dude, he's like big as fuck. He always used to come up to me and be like, "You can't see me." It's hella funny, bro.
Yeah, that's great stuff, man. Man, like, when do you ever travel to the mainland? And when you do, matter of fact, how you ever been to the ATL?
Oh, I've been to the Atlanta airport, which was like, that was a fucking experience in itself. It's like,
Yeah.
yo, I used to think like, oh, LAX is hella huge and shit, but when I went to the Atlanta airport, I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, they got all kind of trains going everywhere and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
And I think they got a Chick-fil-A in there, right?
Yep.
Originally in Atlanta. Yep.
I went to the Chick-fil-A.
Close on
man.
Sunday, bro. Close on
The
Sunday.
Chick-fil-A was funny. I can't even remember why it was funny, but I know it was funny. Something funny happened at the Chick-fil-A. I don't know. But I never been there. I got some homies that live in Atlanta, like real close homies. One of my boy named Nick Pratt. We did a project together called The Slab. He's originally from Fort Worth, Texas, but he
Houston, I
lives.
should have known. The Slab, I should have known.
Yeah, he lives.
I'm
in
from
Atlanta.
Dallas.
You from Dallas?
Yeah, Dallas Fort Worth. Yeah.
D-town, funky town. But yeah, he's from over there. He lives out there, and I've been meaning to go out there and kick it with all of them and shit. But like, I never been to Atlanta, like boots on the ground type of shit. But I hear good things.
Oh, it's very culturally diverse. That's one thing I love about Atlanta.
I heard the traffic is bad though.
Oh,
it's fucked
fucking
up.
Terrible, bro.
It's fucked up. There isn't. You know how they got traffic hours? All hours is traffic hours in Atlanta, bro.
Just
Like,
the whole day?
it's all fucked up out here.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I've been gridlocked at 11:30 p.m., bro. It's crazy, bro.
What
at night.
Yeah. Yeah. It's terrible, bro.
There's a
Good
place
time to
is
work construction. Yeah, let's do it right now. What?
The place is huge, right? Like, what is that SWAT shit? What does that mean, SWATs? Like, that's
Southwest Atlanta territory. That's what it means.
Okay.
Southwest Atlanta. So it's the hood area. But it's good. It's like it's good hood shit, because I used to go out there and play basketball and run and shoot back in the day. We used to have it out there. That's when I first met Hot Sauce. You remember the AN1 tapes with Hot Sauce and shit? Yeah, I used to fuck with that dude. The dude was a real good dude. And I used to go out there and play basketball, and it's called run and shoot. And this would be the Southwest Atlanta territories, bro. That's why it's called SWATs. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, they had food trucks before food trucks was a thing. I'm talking about, this is like early 2000. You get some good ass wangs and things. You after playing them balls, this is right outside, bro. That shit it's love out there, but it's definitely a hood spot. But it ain't like bad hood spot. I mean, it's bad everywhere, but you know what I'm saying? It's like love though. It's the neighborhood. That's what the short is.
Is the Bluff out there?
The who?
The Bluff?
Oh, Snow the Bluff, bro. That shit is a fucking avenue downtown in Atlanta, bro. And you want to talk about ghetto and ran down? That movie, where they shot it at, how it looks, that's actually how it was, bro. Like, how it looks, like torn down old ass homes and buildings. And you know, you spoke on it earlier about gentrification, bro. They knocked all that shit up, bro. They
Oh,
knocked
man.
all that shit out, bro.
Because they had a
Yeah.
dude from the Bay that was out there, not on the bluff or whatever, but like he's from the neighborhood my dad. My dad's born in the Fillmore district in San Francisco. And there's a dude named in the Bay they called him JT the bigger figure. But in Atlanta they called him Fake Panamera.
Oh shit.
I don't know if you ever heard of him, but he was doing movies all out he was doing movies, toy giveaways, food giveaways and all. And then somewhere in Atlanta he got lit up with a Draco in his stomach and fucked his whole shit up, but he survived. Magically, he survived. I don't know, man. Gunshot shit is crazy because like you meet people that get shot 11 times that
Yep.
survive, and then you know people that got shot one time and died. You know what I mean? It's
And
fucking
died
crazy.
instantly. Yeah. It's a weird game, and all that shit. The bluff is all that shit right there. If you go down, there's a couple more blocks. You see this beautiful multi-million-dollar stadium called Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, the hood is like literally right there.
Like what made you move from Dallas to Atlanta?
Wife's job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she got promotion. We came to Atlanta, so
Do you
it's
like
cool.
it better?
No, I love Texas, bro. I love Texas, man. I'm down. That's where I want to live. That's everything. But Atlanta is cool. It's very similar, like culture wise. Everyone's kind of mixed in, like all that stuff. I love that. But like, oh man, Dallas is home, man. Dallas is home. Yeah.
I got stuck in Dallas one time. I went to go do a South by Southwest. And the label that we was on, you know, shout out to the homies that ran that label. No disrespect, but man, they had us. So what is it? South by Southwest is in Austin, but they had us fly in through San Antonio. Then we had to go from San Antonio to some place called San Marco. I don't know.
San Marcos?
Yeah, we had to go all the way down there because I guess all the hotels in Austin was done. And then to leave, we had to go to Dallas. And then when we left to go to Dallas, like, yo, the whole freeway was like, we was parked on the freeway for hella long. Then when we got to the Dallas, to the airport, I want to say we missed our flight. And then we was just chopping it up with the janitor. And he was like, man, what you really want to come down here for is Black Biker Week. And I was like, what is that? I never heard of it. He was like, man, it's way better than South by Southwest. I was like, shit, I don't know. Just let me know what it is and shit. But we got stuck in Dallas and we were just chilling there. I got two places I got stuck in: Dallas, Texas, and Trenton, New Jersey.
Oh, Trenton, bro. Listen, my lady from Trenton. So the airport is about as big as a hangar. Like that's all it is. It's not a big airport. They got a little ass bar upstairs. You can go in there and go in and out like quick style. Like your plane is in 20 minutes. You'll make that motherfucker because it's just a hangar. That's all it is.
I got stuck in the train station in Trenton because we was trying to. Because I lived in Philly for like a year and a half, and I think we went to not I almost said Frisco. We went to New York to go do some shit, and then when we was trying to get back, we ended up getting stuck at the train station in Trenton. And we was like chilling, and I was like, bro, I'm fucking hungry. We got to go find us a spot to eat and shit. Downtown Trenton. I don't know if you guys have ever been. But yo, ain't shit in downtown Trenton, dog.
Not a damn thing.
We was walking out, I was like, man, ain't nothing open over here. What the fuck? And then we turned the corner, and it was like these houses and shit. And then I knew I was in the hood because people started making bird noises. When people make bird noises, you're in the hood. I just I was like, oh fuck, here we go.
I go like this. Hey, look.
I told my boy, I was like, which way is the train station? We gotta get back.
But speaking of food, bro, this is my question, my last question. I always ask our guests this. I don't want to say death row meal because we said our drinking game is don't get arrested. Hey. But what is your death row meal, bro? Your last meal you're ever going to have. What's that meal, bro?
Man. Ooh. I don't know why. Like, for some reason, I'm trying to think of food, but all I keep seeing is Hannibal Lecter and shit. What the fuck? With fava beans. What does he say? Is he saying father beans or what is he saying? Farva beans? What
No,
is that?
Lorene. That's the chick he was trying to.
Lorene. Yeah,
Lorene?
Lorene.
Why is I kept all these
Lorene.
years I've been saying father beans. He's like, oh man, I ate her liver with some father beans. uh man, you know what? I would want specifically, okay? Specifically, a large McDonald's Coke. Because you got Coke in the store, you got Coke from Mexico, and then you got McDonald's Coke. They putting something in that McDonald's Coke, man. They putting like
Yeah.
whatever Walter White was doing in New Mexico. That's what they put in the McDonald's Coke. So I would take the McDonald's Coke and probably I don't know if you guys had this. You guys ever ate chicken katsu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Boom. Some chicken katsu, some rice, and probably like some motherfucking I don't know if you guys did you guys ever have chantilly cake?
Nah.
All right.
Shit, no, I'm hearing the name, but yeah, what is it?
If
What
you
is it?
come to Hawaii, right, and you get some chantilly cake, get it from a place called Liliha Bakery. Okay. I know probably people from Hawaii, if they see this, they're gonna be like, Liliha Bakery? Hey man, fuck y'all.
Yeah.
But go to Liliha Bakery. That's to me that they got the best chantilly cake. I can't describe it. Like when I tried to Google it when I was living in the mainland, because I was trying to figure out, yo, where the fuck can we get some chantilly cake? They try to say that it's something like pink chiffon or chiffon cake or something. I can't explain it, but it's it's some bomb ass cake. I would eat the cake, some chicken katsu with some rice, the katsu sauce, and that large McDonald's Coke. That'd be it for me.
Stupid
Hell
from
yeah, bro.
McDonald's. Hey, what you say is the truth, man. Because how you feel about that Coke from McDonald's is how I feel about that high C orange, bro. Like you buy
See?
that
Yeah.
shit in the store,
They
that
got
shit
rid of
don't
that
hit like
shit,
that
bro.
See?
They
high C
got rid
orange
of
at
that
McDonald's.
shit.
And
Yeah.
if this is my death row meal, I want the dude from Saturday Night Live to come out and do that "Don't Go Chasing Waterfall" thing. I don't know if you guys seen that skit when he's like, "Don't
Oh,
go chasing them there
shit. What's his
waterfalls."
name? What's his name?
I want he was a dude that was on a Anchorman and he did the whammy. That dude.
Will Ferrell?
Will
No,
Ferrell.
No.
no, he was their homie. Man, what was his name? The big guy with the cowboy hat.
Oh,
And he
what's
was
his
like,
name, man?
"Sorry about that whammy."
Yeah.
That cat.
Yeah.
What's his fucking name? I know exactly what you're talking about. Big boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's funny. He's in a lot of fucking shits, bro. He
I
was
want
in
him.
fucking
I want
Crumpus.
him to come out, and then when they electrocute me, I want the dude from the Green Mile to come out. The guy who was like,
Oh
Pierre
shit.
Delacroix,
What's
electricity shall pass through your body. That dude. I want him to come and announce the death.
man? All
Hell
right,
yeah,
man.
bro.
We already took a lot of your time, Oos, but I just got one more question for you about the music, and then we're gonna let you go, man. But we really appreciate you vibing with us. Like I said, we always tell Aaron, like, we have interviews, but it feels more like a conversation. We just chopping it up with you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So uh what's the end game? I always ask people who come in contact with music, I always ask them this question. What's the end game? What is your goal? Where you're trying to go? What you trying to do? Like, what's the end game?
Man, musically, I wanna leave a non-debatable stamp. You know what I mean? Like something that where people can't say like, oh, he's alright, but he ain't. That other one was blah blah blah. I still am down to take risk as an artist and shit, but I wanna. Before everybody from Hawaii always wants to be that one person to be like they put Hawaii on the map for hip hop.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck about that no more, dog. Like
yeah,
I'm trying to leave an impression on people. I want to affect people's emotions. You know what I mean? Like I wanna make. I always told somebody in my life. I said, man, I said in hip hop we can't achieve a Stevie Wonder type song as far as making people like cry. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And I'm wrong about that because there is songs that hit people like that. There's
Yeah.
like people. A lot of my homies have said tell me like unconditional love from Tupac hits them that way, but I haven't hit that point yet. But I want to leave just a certified stamp in somebody's chest that like
mm,
that I affected them musically and shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm not worried about money and all that shit because we got bitcoins and all time.
yeah,
We got all kinds
Yeah.
of ways to get money, man. So like, fuck it, man. Like as far as the art, I wanna, You know, I'm on my Darby Allin shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to die 3 times. Nah, not that dramatic, but like, you know, I want to leave an impression at least when I'm gone, and then I want to tell our story out here. Like there's a whole era that the mainland missed out on, and that was like the ice epidemic that was happening in the 80s to the 90s. What you saw in like Oakland, Baltimore, Philly, New York, everywhere, as far as the crack epidemic goes, we had that, and it was an ice epidemic out here in Hawaii. Where I want to find ways to tell everybody what happened, like what we was going through during that time, because it was fucking it was it was grimy, dog. And like we live in a state where to share that story with people would affect our main source of income, which is tourism. And that's why they kind of swept that shit under the rug. But I'm gonna be, you know, I'm willing to take the heat if they want to be like, oh man, fuck this dude. But like, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened out here and what's going on out here. That's my end game and shit. Even if
Spoken like
I
a true artist.
even if I gotta be the hill, you know what I mean? Oh fuck yeah, I'll take that role. And they need to bring
Look,
HEELZ back. Like we need another season of HEELZ.
Yeah,
oh, bro,
bro.
season
Season
3, bro.
3,
Like,
bro.
how you
Let's
gonna leave the boy in
go.
the ring like that, bro?
Yeah,
How you gonna leave him in the ring? I'm paralyzed.
Stephen
What?
Amell,
yeah,
paralyzed. Bring
we
him
need
back,
that
bro.
shit.
Bring him back.
Bro, that first
Hell
season
yeah.
was just like I was like, yo, this is the greatest fucking show on TV. Why people
Bro,
not talking about
Yes.
this?
I've watched it like 5 times, bro. I love
Yeah.
that fucking show, bro.
Yeah. What's his name? Ace?
Yeah.
Ace.
Ace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ace Spade.
Yeah. Ace Spade.
That's
Yep.
an
And
last name.
Jack Spade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Hell
shit
yeah,
was
bro.
that's good, man. But look, man. Oos on some real shit. Anytime you want to jump on, you know what I'm saying? Like we more than welcome you. You're officially a fourfold heel.
Oh
Even
man.
though you don't live in Atlanta, but you know what, man, we appreciate you, man, like for even taking the time to come on the pod, man. Like
I'm trying
much
to
blessings and much thank you, man. And
watch
all the success
party,
for your music, Oos.
reactions, all that shit.
Yeah.
Real.
Everything. Everything, man. Oh, I also wanted to ask you a question about your hoodie.
Mm.
You got Champion hoodies on sale. It says 1776. If I'm not mistaken,
9. That's
9.
1779. That was February 14th, 1779 was the day that Captain James Cook was killed in Hawaii. And I was like, hey man, that's really fucking cool. Let's make a whole company about that. You know,
Okay.
Okay.
I don't
Oh.
I don't have enough time to like do a deep dive on the meaning of that whole thing, but
Yeah.
I would say so it says 1779, that's what we decided to call the label. It's kind of trying to embody my interpretation of what was going on in their minds when they decided to make that move on Captain Cook. And I'm trying to make that move through the music and through the art that we're trying to do. You know what I mean? I'm trying to take that last stand because like this place is, it's with the Maui fires, everything that been happening out here,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
this place is kind of on its last leg, and I'd rather, you know what I mean? I'd rather go out swinging than go out,
Hell yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's
Hell
perfect.
yeah.
yeah, that's
Hell
That's
what
yeah.
it
perfect.
is on the.
A lot of us dumbass Americans think you need a passport to go to Hawaii, man. It's fucking
Nah,
Yeah, they do.
retarded.
A lot of people they like, you gotta take a passport to get her. I'm like, what?
yeah,
Nah.
it's
It's like, no, they part of us, man. They part of us.
yeah,
We one and the same, man.
and it's like
Yeah.
don't believe that shit what people say about like Hawaii not being like welcoming to tourists and all. Like we're very welcoming to tourists.
Yeah.
Like honestly, we fuck with everybody. Like this place, there's I'm not gonna lie, like there's people that come here and have bad experiences, and then just like anybody, they take that bad experience with them and tell everybody about it and shit. But like Hawaii is it's humble, it's very diverse, it's very welcoming to people from all over the world. But you gotta come here with that. You know what I mean? You can't come here and expect to be introduced to aloha. You gotta have that
Yeah.
aloha in your heart, you know what I mean? And when you come
You
here
gotta
with
realize you're a visitor. You're a visitor.
yeah,
You know
you,
what I'm
you, you
saying?
come here with love and respect, and man,
Right.
It's gonna be reciprocal. All you're gonna get is love and respect. You know, you're gonna run it everywhere you go. You run into a dumbass and shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, Hawaii is. You know, it's we love everybody. Like we got damn near every race out here. You know what I mean? The one thing, the thing that's crazy is that we're situated in what they call Polynesian shit. That's I go like this because that's a Germanic word, and I'm not gonna get into the whole science of this is, but it's not one of our words. So it's Polynesia, but it's it's whatever. But when you come over here, only 10% of the population is us. You know what I mean? Like Samoan, Hawaiian, Tongan, all that, Fijian, and all that. We only make up 10% of the population out here. So it would be like going to Japan and only 10% of the population being Japanese.
Yeah.
So it's like this place done got beat up and shit. You know what I mean? So
man.
But if you come here with all that, if you come with the love and the respect, you're gonna get nothing but that. And man, especially if y'all two come out here and I'm out here, shit, hit me up.
Man, you'd be the first one we hit up. Straight up.
Just know this.
Straight up.
Just know this. We're gonna make trouble. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, I'm with it, man.
We with the troublemaking. You know what I mean? So you
I'm gonna sip on that bottle of Hennessy, bro. I love Hennessy.
Oh, we're gonna have more than that too. We're gonna have more than that, bro. Like you come fucking with me, like, bro, we gonna do all the grimy shit that we can get into.
Let's get it, bro. Let's get it. I'm with it. Shit.
Yeah.
It be vacay. Why not vacay? You know what I
mean?
Yeah.
No, I'm not about to. You know, if motherfuckers come visit, I do this thing. I call it the Hawaii Hood Tour. And basically, like my homies that come from the Bay and everybody that comes to visit, I start from the like town side, from like deep in Honolulu, and I bring them all the way out to the west side, and I just take them to every single housing project, every single hood that's out here, and I just let them experience like the part of Hawaii that I grew up in and shit. Like, granted, it's not a luau, and you're not gonna get fucking people doing this and shit. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
It's the real shit.
That's the imagination I think people come with when they go to Hawaii. I think everybody's like that in Hawaii. It's not like that, man. It's not.
It's real people.
It's real folk, man.
100%.
Yeah.
We need a fucking man. We need a Monday Night Raw out here. Why the fuck they don't want to do? Maybe we don't.
Oh, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I don't know if it's because we don't got the infrastructure. Because like Aloha Stadium is about to get torn down. That's our biggest venue.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're gonna rebuild that. They got a housing project right across the streets from there called Halava, and they're gonna tear that down. And the fucking I don't know if you guys remember a singer called Bette Midler.
Yeah,
she used to live in that housing, but back then it was like military housing, so it wasn't the hood, it wasn't ghetto and shit. But like, just like everywhere, like even in the Bay, when they decommission, if that's the word, military housing, it just turns into a housing project.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? San Francisco dealt with a lot of that shit. So Hawaii deals with that too.
Yep. Yeah. As I said, Atlanta's going through that same shit right now. Straight up.
They had a little
walk the block.
They had a little 19-year-old over there that just got killed like a couple weeks ago. And it's like you would just, you know what I mean? If you didn't hear it from me, you would never hear it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Damn.
Facts, bro.
Damn, man.
Thanks, bro.
So look, this is how we're gonna do. We're gonna wrap it up, man. We appreciate you, man. You make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, follow, and tune in to the interview with the Oos, man. We greatly appreciate his time for joining the 44 HEELZ podcast, where we keep it raw all day, man. So we gonna cut it, but then we gotta stay on for a little bit so everything will load up. You know what I'm saying? So we can chop it up a bit. That shit y'all can't get because it's released. Please believe. But until the next time, Oos, we appreciate you, man.
Man, thank you guys for having me. Tranquilo. And shit, man. Let me know if you ever need me again, man. I'm trying to, I gotta get back to the WWE and AEW. I gotta check that shit out.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yes, sir, man.
We'll get you on one of our review shows for sure, bro. Sure, bro.
All
right, man.
All right.
Like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Peace.
All right.